Many thought Manchester United, maybe they would kick on, obviously. I think before the international break, most would say they would finish fourth. But again, we saw a mediocre performance from them, particularly in the second half in that 1-1 draw against Burnley. This is what Ralph Rangnick had to say after the match. We played an excellent first half. We controlled, dominated the game. The second half, we were not aggressive enough. It was clear they would come out and be aggressive. The way we allowed them to score, we didn't defend the whole situation. A frustrating night for us because we should have won the game comfortably. 1 point for a performance like this is just not enough.
How long has he been in the game?
A long, long time. He invented the game.
Does he realise there's two halves there again?
I think so.
Oh, and wait a minute. In a surprise move, Burnley came out aggressive.
Right.
I mean, are you serious? That's the thing he should have been doing at half-time. I don't care how well we've played.
Right.
I don't care how many chances we've created or missed. The only thing you can do for us to win this game is be aggressive, because this team will come and get you. Then he comes out with that nonsense. I mean, seriously.
Jules, who's going to finish fourth?
It's a good question. And again, like you've been saying, it looks like no one wants that fourth place. And it certainly looks like none of those teams is very good, to be fair. Even West Ham, I agree with Stevie, they're kind of like everybody's second team, if you want, because they won the World Cup in '66. But apart from that, they're not playing well yet. Of course, they won against Chelsea, they won against Liverpool. But for many teams, for many games, they haven't been very good. Even against Watford yesterday, they were not very good. So it's quite strange how... But again, we've said it all season, the level of the top three is so much better than anybody else in that league. And by far, yeah, of course, they will lose the odd game there and there, and at times they don't turn up, and we saw Chelsea dropping a lot of points. But they're still much better than anything else. So I still think that... still that Arsenal, because of what Arteta is trying to do there, if they can find some goals somewhere, or a goal scorer, or even if the goals come from different players, it doesn't matter. I think they have a chance. And if either of the other three wins it and gets that fourth place, then I think it'd be probably more by default than anything else, because I don't really think that any of them deserve to be fourth.
It's amazing because you probably didn't see yesterday. Maybe you might have done. I don't know. Did you?
I did, yeah.
Peruse the internet and find your colleagues talking common sense about football. But Augie was saying, we were on talking about that segment about the net spend of $1 billion.
Yes. Yeah.
Billion loss in net spend. Yeah. And this is where they are. And I was still chuckling up at that last night when Augie said, or somebody said amongst the press pack, the Ed Woodward, do you think you've spent well? And he went, yes. But they're in this position where, and we talked about it yesterday, where they're just in with everybody else.
Completely. Yeah.
Battling it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that statement from Rangnick. I mean, they did play well in patches in the first half. In patches. Burnley were so bad. Here, Sean Dyche, he's a nice guy, isn't he? He never raises a voice. He wouldn't go in the dressing room and say, get it up to the 6'6" striker. Let's start winning the second balls. Let's be physical. No, he said, let's just keep Man United. Let them keep doing what they're doing. What a nonsense.
Frank, it is a feeling almost the best of a bad bunch, isn't it? As Craig says, you've got $100. It's difficult to have any sort of conviction as to who would you put your money on to finish fourth.
Well, it's as Jules said and as the guy said, you don't know where to go. I would say that overall, because of the amount of money that they spent, I still put Manchester United, especially with the defeat of Tottenham today. I still put Manchester United my favourite for finishing fourth. But I'm not sure about that. And as Craig mentioned, if Wolverhampton wins against the Gunners tomorrow, they're getting close, so it's going to be open. But as Jules, I would say that nobody deserves to be fourth in those four teams.
Well, if Manchester United don't finish fourth, I would I would not give any of those players a freaking summer holiday. I would look at their contract and say, what are they able to get off? If it was 2 weeks, I'd give them 2 weeks off. I mean, they should, really, with that squad.
They should never have got rid of Solskjaer. He got second last season. Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.